We have some great news for Siege fans because thanks to our trusty friends over at ResetEra, who leak everything and are never wrong about their leaks, we've got some new leaks from them about Year 4, Season 4, as well as past that, actually, Year 5 as well. So we're going to be looking at the new operators coming from that. We've got new stuff like new gadgets, Tachanka rework, character updates, and more. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get straight into it. Our new attacker for Season 4 is apparently a female Indian attacker that has a grenade launcher that fires a device that charges up and destroys other gadgets around it, and she's going to have a bolt-action rifle, and the defender is Kenyan and has a device that sucks a grenade in one at a time and triggers them, and the leaker thinks that he's a one-speed op. The Indian attacker sounds interesting and useful, but I'm just wondering how close the gadget would have to be, or what the radius on the gadget is for it to destroy other gadgets around it. You know, it also says it has a charge time, so my guess is that he'll put it in a room, and then I think the defenders might have some time to react to it, might be able to shoot it before it actually charges up and actually, you know, detonates everything. So it definitely seems useful. It seems like there's some counterplay to it, so I like that. And then as for the Kenyan defender, it seems very similar to Jaeger, actually, though I want to say it seems a bit on the weaker side, if anything, but they did say it is a one-speed op, and we don't know what weapons he has yet, but since it is a one-speed op, we might be seeing them with an ACOG. Then he gave us a hint on some Year 5 ops. He said, anyone ever watched the commercials with the Kool-Aid Man? And apparently something about a medic drone operator and an operator with akimbo weapons, but he said he can't 100% confirm those because a lot of stuff hasn't been used due to engine issues and whatnot. Him mentioning the Kool-Aid Man makes me think that we're going to get a new operator that's going to like shoulder charge through a wall and just break it with pure brute force. But, you know, I don't know how likely that is because I don't know if they want to add another hard breach to the game yet. And it sounds kind of very similar to Sledge. So my idea is probably completely off, but it's still fun to speculate at least. And then there's also the medic drone operator, which when I first heard that, I thought of Lifeline from Apex. You know, I imagine them putting like a drone down and just healing nearby allies, which might be the case, but I'm actually imagining it to be more like Twitch, so it's like an actual rolling drone, and you know, instead of shooting enemies with it, you'll shoot allies and heal them, which I think would be super cool because you could be across the map and healing allies from wherever you are. So that seems a bit more likely, in my opinion. So that would also be very cool. And then there's also the Akimbo guy, which we have no real details about. So I'm just imagining he has two, you know, Uzis or something. So I will definitely update you guys on that if we get any more information because that does sound very interesting. We'd also be getting a new alarm gadget for defenders and a thermite charge for attackers, and we're finally getting the Tachanka rework soon too. So no more turret, thankfully. That's great to hear. And Finka is going to be changed into more of a medic, and we might even be getting half reinforcement walls. So right off the bat, an alarm gadget sounds pretty sick. I really do like the sound of that because I'm imagining you kind of just put it on a wall somewhere, and then if an enemy walks by, it'll set an alarm off. So that's really interesting to me because you're going to be relying a lot more auditorily on the game. Obviously, it already is kind of an auditory-heavy game, but it would be even more important to have good sound and all that good stuff. So there's also the thermite charge that they mentioned, which I'm confused as to how that works because, you know, unless it's literally like a mini thermite charge, thermite is in the operator, so like a mini version of his. But I don't imagine them doing that because I don't see them really giving hard breaching abilities to a bunch of other operators. That just doesn't sound very likely. So I'm really wondering what exactly that thermite charge is going to be. Then there's also the half reinforcement walls, which is a really cool idea. I can see them being hesitant to use it because they might be, there might be like certain exploits with certain operators that they might be hesitant to put it in because of that. So, I don't know. I can't really think of any at the moment, but I could totally see it being a really cool idea. Ela and Kavera are also going to be getting their elite skins soon, and the leaker thinks that Bucks would be coming after theirs. And in the past, we also found out we'd be receiving one for Capitao. And they are also considering removing debris as a whole because of the client-side issues they've been having with it. You know, I'm sure we've all ran into those issues, as well as fixing the lighting because skins like Wind Bastion exist. But here are the Cav and Ela skins in case you haven't seen them. The Cav one was leaked a couple days ago, and the Ela one has been in circulation for a while. So I believe we got all the leaks out of the way, and with that, it's unfortunate to say that just yesterday on Halloween, Joonas announced his retirement from Siege. He left off with a tweet saying, "Farewell, I can't say I'll miss you, Siege," which is pretty harsh, actually. But, you know, it's been known that he's had his fair share of problems with the game, and I'm sure plenty of other pro players do as well, but it's sad to finally see him leave. You know, he was and always will be an amazing Siege player. You know, he went from, he had an amazing track record with G2 and Penta, then he went over to Mouse Sports, and then back to Sisu, and then Sisu got relegated. So I'm guessing that's when and why he called it quits. So, You know, I really hope he'll return one day, man. I freaking love Joonas. I thought he was one of the most entertaining players to watch, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to agree with that. Intero even chimed in, thanking him for letting him cast him, and then so did Stokes and Gomfi and a bunch of other people, and, well, it's safe to say that we're going to miss him. Thanks for watching, though, guys. That is all for today. Today is Friday, and tomorrow is Saturday, so I will be seeing you guys next week. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take it easy. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.